my name is Scott.
And I'm Savannah.
And we're here at the Denver Zoo today, as you can tell by our attire. Savannah came a little bit more prepared than me. And you know what did you tell me before we went on this trip?
To make sure we go to the store, buy everything you need because it's gonna be cold.
Yeah, but you know, I was like, it's Denver, I'll be fine. It's like 30 degrees outside and I'm a little bit freezing, but we're here at the Denver Zoo. Huge shout out to them for having us out today. Really appreciate it. We're gonna explore everything going on here. I'm super excited. Look at this entryway. It's so cute. I'm loving this. I didn't expect this at all. Like, I love all the statues, the giraffes over there. So we've got a lion and her cub. Denver Zoo logo right up there. It's definitely a popular day since we're here on a Sunday. There's even like a really big gift shop right outside. Here we go, we just made it inside and they got the sign right out here greeting you as soon as you come in. Can't wait to see everything that's in here because I do not know what to expect. Just like when we were visiting Mount Wolf yesterday, didn't look at any spoilers or anything. Oh man, let's go explore the Denver Zoo. I picked up a map, but there's also a map right here.
I didn't know the Denver Zoo had a picture of you. So right here, right now, we should just do one big loop because that seems like the majority of the park-ish. So do that while we're
on the
we
right.
Have all the energy and everything.
The right side is the majority.
And then we'll loop back around. So it's just one big circle.
Yeah, so it makes it non-confusing. All right, let's go see what animals we discover first on our path over here to the right side of the zoo. So the first one we're encountering is a Blackcrowned Crane, and you can see him way off in the distance over there. Right over there. Looks like they were trying to communicate with the African buffaloes over here. There's a whole bunch of them. I'm really off the bat liking how big their enclosures are. Like, they're pretty large for all the different animals here. This is neat. They have like a little Zoo Gardens cafe. It's a nice little area to sit around, go inside, have yourself a beer. I really like this vibe. I would really like to see the Denver Zoo when all these trees are like blossoming. Of course, since it's still winter time, you don't see all the trees blossoming, but there are tons of trees around here that sure would make it look even more beautiful. Obviously, even though it is cold outside, these animals aren't afraid of a little bit of cold since they're used to it, you know, pretty much half the year. I don't know. Have you looked up when it gets warm in Denver? I feel like such a tourist right now.
I don't know how hot it gets here.
I know. Does it get hot? Let us know down below in the comment section. Does it get hot in Denver? Look, it's the most feared animal in this entire zoo up there.
So I looked it up, and I guess it does get pretty damn hot here.
Like, what, 90 degrees?
Like, above 80. Like, I didn't think so.
I didn't think so either. Maybe that's just the tourist in us right now. Well, I mean, speaking of the size of exhibits, the monkeys have a huge area to jump around all over the place on these trees. It's the circle of life. And they do have a cute little railroad that goes through the zoo. It's $3 for one ride if you're not a member, and then you can even pay for 10 rides if you want to just ride this over and over again. Oh, here it comes. I hear it coming down. This whole area is just like a room full of different types of monkeys and whatnot. I actually quite enjoyed that. That was so far our favorite thing of this entire zoo. Like that, I think it was called Jewels of the Forest, I'm pretty sure. We were in a very dark spot with a animal called an AA. It was really, really dark, but I was able to get on camera. It was pretty cute. They were both attacking some boxes and they have really fluffy tails. And then we saw some squirrels chasing each other around, having a good old time. Definitely the most active I've ever seen any like small animal at a zoo. And then we saw some lemurs who are also awake. Now we were looking for the lemurs outside. They weren't outside like most animals because of the cold right now, but they were inside just chilling, awake, and looking at everybody. Also, a little side note, this zoo's a lot bigger than we expected it. Now with most maps, like we've definitely been to zoos before to where their maps look really big, but in reality, the zoo's pretty small. So I'm always like interested to see how the map compares to the actual zoo size, but I would say this stays true to how the map looks. So we're right over here in the corner, the orangutans are at, and we just went in Emerald Forest. Right in there is where we saw all the cool stuff.
Well, one thing's for sure is that there are a lot of monkeys out today.
Yeah, like there's a bunch of animals in hiding, but the monkeys are definitely all out, just hanging out, having a good time with each other. And the Red River Hogs are out and about, except for this one right here. They're sleeping, enjoying the sun that they have.
As would I.
Sleeping, basking in the sun.
Yeah.
But this guy over here, he's searching for some food. Oh, looks like he's getting ready to sleep now.
Oh,
Oh, it's time to go to sleep. And there. Oh my goodness, that was it. That was adorable. So this whole trip that we've been here, we've been seeing geese all over the place. And I'm like, is that like a common bird here? Well, there's a giant pond full of them. Oh, and like everything else here, the flamingos have their own little winter quarters over here off to the right. It's a nice little area for all the flamingos to hang out when it's too cold for them to be in their outside exhibit at the front of the zoo. We are now on the back side of the zoo, slowly making our way to the left side. So we did start off with the right side, and there's a lot of walking. Just be prepared to walk. But they're doing a lot of construction right now. Making different improvements in the zoo, which is always cool to see. Oh, it looks like they're getting ready for like almost an Australian walkabout. We have something like this at the zoos down in San Diego where you walk around, you can get up close with the kangaroos. Of course, you can't touch them, but you can get pretty up close. So this is coming in 2023. I'm assuming it's almost done. A little construction update, Denver edition here. Looking at the progress of the new Australian walkabout section. The land down under is what it'll be called, and to kind of get an idea of how much we've done. It feels like we've done a ton, but we're right here. Started right at the main entrance over here, made our way down here. Yep. And we still have basically like
everything else.
Yeah, well I mean essentially if you match this up to what's left, it's the exact same. So we're about halfway done. Oh, they even have an indoor section for the rhino. She's Ruby is the name. It's a black rhino, and she's taking a nap. Oh no, she's getting up right now. And looks like she's just getting adjusted.
His birthday's August 16th, 1993. He's a Leo, just like me, so like we automatically are friends.
Rudy's a Leo?
Yeah.
Oh. See, I thought it said Ruby. Maybe I'm just blind. That's why I wear glasses.
He came from the Oklahoma Zoo in 2016.
So not too far, right?
And so they have an unrelated male with them, and so he's got a little nephew down there in Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. But right now, for now, he's just hanging out here with me and Sue. No, he doesn't. No, the closest ones would be in other states.
I gotta say, I'm quite jealous of all their different exhibits here because they're very nicely put together. This seems to be one of the newer ones, the Elephant Passage area. And then right behind all of this is where that Australian section's going at. But of course, just like everywhere else, the geese are overtaking this area. Look at the rhino way over there with his food bowl in his mouth. Oh, he just threw it down. There's no more in there. He just had it in his mouth. And if you walk a little bit further down, there's a big elephant amphitheater where they do different presentations out here daily. Big platform surrounded by a whole bunch of water. And I love exploring like new places and going different areas compared to the places that like where all the theme parks are at and whatnot, because obviously that's a big part of our channel is theme parks. But it's nice to go on little trips like this to places like Colorado or Denver in specific and see places like the Denver Zoo that are extremely impressive and a lot more than we actually thought was going to be here, which is I always like that. I always like not looking at spoilers, so we don't know what to expect, and then once we get here, we're just like amazed at everything. And of course, a big reason why we get to do stuff like this and we're able to come out and the parks are able to provide us with tickets in is because of you guys, because of all the support you guys give us over the years. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. So much room for all the horses to run around, but right now they're just sunbathing because right now it's the warmest part of the day. And right behind all the horses, they have a 4D theater. Look how tiny the building is. It's kind of cute. It's called Penguins 4D. There's 3 different levels to it. And I believe that you also have to pay an additional price on top of the ticket to access the 4D theater. Did you find a friend over here?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a baby with it too? That's the one that you're sitting on top of is the baby hippo? And the big hippo who you're up close and personal with? By the way, I got myself a beer. It's called the Wild Raspberry Ale. And I was originally going to get the souvenir cup. It's $9.99, but I was like, no, I'll just get a regular one. These are the regular ones. They're aluminum cups, and this is still going to be a souvenir for me. This was $9.49 compared to the $9.99 glass souvenir cup. We're going to go inside this building called Tropical Discovery, where there's a very popular animal in here. Oh my goodness, it's so nice in here. It's like a greenhouse. It's very humid, but it's also like a rainforest. I don't think that I've ever seen any zoo that has the bats flying around actively like this, because of the environment that they're in. This is like the perfect environment for them. They're all flying around in it. It's awesome. Whoa, there are tons of bats all cuddled up. This actually looks a little bit terrifying, but super cool because like I said, at any of the zoos we've ever been to that have bats, we've never seen something like this to where they're so active and all bunched up like this. You can really get a good look at how bats look, all their details and whatnot. I'm like really loving this section though. This is like the perfect theming for me. I'm all about theming and this is awesome. The capybaras are taking over. They have a nice enclosure here in the tropical discovery. This is the popular animal I was talking about, just in case you just didn't pick that up. And yes, Savannah's already on her whole TikTok, Instagram reel wave. Oh, and this is really neat. There's an actual like exhibit on top of everybody. There's a sloth up there. Of course, there's a net right below in case anything happens. But that is so neat. I've never seen anything like that, to where it's an exhibit where everyone can kind of access, but it's still roped off in a way to where the sloth's safe and everyone else is safe. And along with all the other fun stuff, you can find plenty of snakes in here as well. You can see that he just shed his skin. So in case y'all are new here and haven't watched our aquarium vlogs, the triggerfish is our favorite fish because they look triggered and they're always swimming around. And right outside the big building that we're in, they're making even more improvements. This is going to be a new flamingo habitat. So I'm kind of impressed with just everything here, obviously. It shocked us how impressive this place is, but also with all the different improvements going on throughout the zoo. Well, it's kind of cool they have these windows here where they give you like a sneak peek at their construction progress. That's actually really neat. Obviously, I know with theme parks and stuff it may be a little bit different because they don't want to spoil stuff, but I think more parks and attractions doing stuff like this where they give a sneak peek through windows would benefit them a lot because they get more people talking about it. Now I just want to point out that with everything that this zoo offers and the amount of like a detail and just like actual quality that this zoo offers, tickets for a Sunday, a weekend, it's very busy today, only $24. Such a cheap ticket price for what you're getting. And I'm assuming weekdays are a little bit cheaper. I think we're making our way down to a downstairs viewing area of the different bears that they got here. He's blending in a little bit because he's sleeping, but he's right there, right in the middle. Of course, he has a whole bunch of snow out here too. Oh, look at him sleeping. How cute. Until, of course, you get close with him.
They're paw prints.
Oh, you can see the paw prints in the snow? Here's a better view of the bear way at the bottom. He's a little circle mode. Giraffes are coming on over to say hello to everybody. Right up close and personal. This is right outside of the bear area that we were just in. Looks like there's an indoor building for the giraffes too. But now that we're at the front of the park, there's only one thing left to do, and that's to go inside the massive gift shop. Also, just keep in mind, I didn't see a whole bunch of gift shops throughout the zoo, so this may be the only like main one. They have some pretty cool merch in here. Like, Savannah, show me that cup that you're looking at right now. It has a whole bunch of stuff on it. Let's see. It has like a little bit of Denver on there of everything. Like,
there's
the zoo,
the Botanic Gardens, the Horse Field, Union Station, the place you want to go to.
Oh, that's really neat.
The stadium.
And then I think most likely I'm going to get one of these t-shirts. I'm digging the blue one. They're a little bit pricey here as far as t-shirts go. Like for a regular t-shirt, it's 35 bucks. All right, I've decided on this crew neck. There's a little African penguin in between. It says Denver Zoo and Colorado on it. And then of course, the year that they open up. So this is the one I'm going to get. $50, so I'll probably pick up a pin too. Well, we just got done with the gift shop and we got ourselves some souvenirs. As you can see right here, we got a whole bunch of stuff, more than we thought we were gonna get. Savannah got a crew neck. I got the crew neck that I showed you guys in there. Of course, a pin and a stuffed animal. But yeah.
It's a pika.
It's a pika. Oh my goodness, we gotta drop the pin. Ugh, get it. I got the pin. There he is. It's all part of the Pika project. But yeah, we had a wonderful time here at the Denver Zoo. Huge shout out to the zoo for having us out. We really do appreciate it. We enjoyed everything here. What would you recommend that they do first here?
Definitely the route we did, I think, was good. But coming like an hour after opening is definitely the best option, because once it got warmer, like every animal was out. So I feel like it was just a little too cold in the morning. So definitely come like an hour after opening.
I can definitely agree with that. Overall, I would say give yourself about 4 to 5 hours. We were here for almost 5 hours, way bigger than we thought, and it was just a great time here at the Denver Zoo. But if you're new here, subscribe with those bell notifications on. As always, my name is Scott, and you've been watching Exploring Attractions. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.